Something special happens when a child, or an adult for that matter, meets Santa Claus. It's not just the Santa suit. In fact, you don't have to be wearing a Santa suit. And it's not the white beard. I mean, sure, that helps with the recognition, but it's not the source of the magic. See, the source is the connection, that psychological anchor to kindness, and it's personified in this generations old avatar of generosity. It's a reminder of being good for goodness sake, right? Not expecting anything in return, but receiving these unearned gifts just because we were good. And they require no reciprocation, right? We don't have to give anything back. That's what Santa Claus embodies. That's what he brings. That's what people see when they see those of us who are portraying Santa. And it's all wrapped up, and this is the beauty, in a jolly, uplifting demeanor, right? So these moments of connection don't just happen by accident. They happen because we know how to make them happen. And that's what we're all about here at the Worldwide Santa Claus Network. See, since the beginning of time, learning has been our greatest tool for creating meaning in things. Before there were classrooms, there were campfires. And before there were textbooks, there were storytellers. And today, we carry on that tradition by learning from those who have already walked the path, right? And walked it well. It's important that we're learning from people who not have only done what we've done, but they've done it well, maybe done it lots of times, had great reviews. See, that's what's important. And whether you are brand new at portraying Santa, or you've been portraying Santa or Mrs. Claus for years, the truth is most of us don't need more basic information. Even if you're just starting out, what we really need is transformation, right? We need the kind of insight that only comes from real world experience, from people who have done it, seen it, lived it. And that's what the Worldwide Santa Claus Network delivers every single day. See, I've personally made over 1,000 Santa appearances. I've been in malls and photo studios and outside photo shoots and home parties and company parties and preschools and senior living facilities, hospital visits, and visits with people and those with special needs, both adults and children, and Make-A-Wish Foundation visits, right, which can rip your heart out, but you bring a relief to these families. And then I've been Santa at country clubs and parades and tree lighting ceremonies, and I think every other type of Santa appearance you can think of. And I also spent 7 years as a volunteer Santa. And I've been Santa for celebrities and in the projects of East LA and just all of it. I've just have a lot of personal experience. I've been a brand ambassador for many companies and been a social media influencer. And I've been paid for my social media live streams. I've also been in 29 national TV shows and 25 different commercials, both national and international and local and regional. I even have a few movies and music videos under my belt. See, my 20 plus years of portraying Santa have been incredibly diverse. And more than that, I've helped thousands of Santas and Mrs. Clauses with their impact and developing their skills and really helping them to share the Christmas spirit. And I brought all this together in a network, the Santas and Mrs. Clauses in the Worldwide Santa Claus Network. And it's amazing. They're doing amazing work around the world. Now, I'm not telling you this to impress you or to brag or something like that. I'm telling you to impress upon you that the Worldwide Santa Claus Network, in that environment, you're learning from real experienced Santas and Mrs. Clauses. People like Charlie Jordan, a retired photography professor who's now living and having the time of his life being a photo studio Santa. And he earns over $35,000 a season doing work that he loves, having plenty of time to do volunteer appearances as well. Or we have Tom Sheeran, who's a community service Santa Claus, and Al Setter and Bob Crummett and Ken DeBillius, who are all experienced parade Santas and tree lighting Santas, and the list goes on and on and on. Right? We have many, many Santas with dozens of glowing 5-star reviews from families who will long remember their home visit from Santa Claus, right? And at the Worldwide Santa Claus Network, we're we're not just learning how to play the part, right? We're learning how to create transformational experiences, the kind of experiences that make a child feel seen, and the kind that comfort a grieving parent or a sibling, the kind that brings joy to a hospital room or healing to a holiday season. See, inside the Worldwide Santa Claus Network.com, what you're going to find is more than 400 hours of experience-packed sessions. As a member, you'll also be able to attend at a minimum 6 live Zoom calls packed with actionable insights every single month. See, and a community of real Santa and Mrs. Claus portrayal artists who have been experiencing the things that you want to do. We're not just guessing or pretending or reading something generated from AI. We are 100% committed to helping you become the Claus you want to be, even if you don't know exactly what that is yet. I totally get that. There's so many options that most people aren't aware of. Anyway, if you feel the pull to be Santa or Mrs. Claus, or have the desire to elevate or expand the services you provide as Santa or Mrs. Claus, not for the applause, right, but for the impact. That's what's important. And the uplifting feeling that Santa and Mrs. Claus bring to everything they do. So if you're ready to have more fun and to bring more meaning to every visit, create memories that last a lifetime, and truly embody the spirit of Santa Claus, join us. Because this isn't just a network. It's a movement. We're on a mission. It's a masterclass in connection, heart, and humanity. We are the Worldwide Santa Claus Network. Let's build something extraordinary together. Thank you.